All right, everyone, we're here at Dave's Fruit and Vegetable Market. Now that we're getting into the colder winter months, we're gonna pick up some root vegetables and we're gonna make something a little heartier, so follow me on inside. From the valley. Gotta love this valley produce, man. I think we got everything we need. Oh, they have bundles of wood here. It's time to head out to my secret fishing spot. All right, everybody, Jim and pal Jeremy here. I'm with Steven from Seasoned Plate. Today we're gonna whip up a little bit of venison stew at my secret fishing spot. We couldn't have asked for a better day for it. And Steven also brought along a little treat for us.
Yeah, we've got some Two Crows Maritime Dry Stout, all Atlantic Canadian ingredients. We're gonna use this a little bit later. We'll show you how we do it. Peel some of these root veg. We're gonna dice them up, chuck them in the pot, let everything stew to make a stew. So we just diced up our veg. We've got our garlic diced, all our veg chopped up nicely. I've got these beautiful dried mushrooms. Got these in Newfoundland, in Bonavista. We've got some chanterelles and some hedgehog mushrooms. And I'm just gonna, to moisten them, bring back that moisture level, I'm gonna take this Two Crows, which we're gonna use in the stew, put the mushrooms in there, look at that. Let them hang out in that stout for a little while. So we're gonna have a mushroomy, stouty bowl of goodness to pour into our stew a little bit later.
All right, so now we're gonna chop up some of this lovely deer meat that my friend Jamie Lynn got me. Thank you, Jamie Lynn. Shout out Jamie Lynn. We're just gonna cube it up, slam it in our pan after we sear all our vegetables, get everything nice and browned, and then let it stew. All right, it's game time now. Oh. Punch it.
Yeah, so we're just getting some herbs ready. Simple way to get time. So we just grab it by the top and run your fingers down and it gets all the leaves off for you. Pretty simple. And then we're just gonna do a rough chop. Same as with the rosemary, you can do the same thing. And then simply in a pile, I'm just gonna rock my blade back and forth through it. You know, hand on the top of the knife. Makes everything nice and small.
All right, we're just gonna slam a couple tablespoons of this tomato paste in there. Let that just kind of cook down a little bit, do its thing. Add just that extra layer of depth that we want.
Talking about layering depths of flavor, earlier we tossed those dried mushrooms. Dried mushrooms are so good, you can store them in your cupboard. Grab them in the summer when they're fresh and wild. Keep them in your cupboard all year long. And you just want to bring that moisture level back. So we hit it with the Two Crows. You can do that with a beef stock or even a bit of water. Just gonna add that to the pan and it's just gonna bring a ton of flavor. Also gonna put a little bit of Maggi seasoning, salty, MSG, kind of like soy sauce with a bit of a kick. So a little bit of that. And just talking about layering flavors. And here we go, look at that wild mushroom stout mix. Already looks so good. A mushroom stout onion stew right now, and I could eat that alone. Gonna layer it with some veg, hit it with the venison, and we're gonna be enjoying ourselves here pretty soon. We're gonna add some more of this beautiful maritime stout to our dish, just to bring up some more of that moisture, and look at that.
All right, we're just gonna slam the rest of our veg in now. This thing is already looking beautiful.
All right, we just slammed those veg in there. We've been building this base for a little while. Just gonna hit it up with some beef stock, get everything kind of submerged in liquid, and then we're just gonna let that stew for a while. Got some hardcore carnivore, hit it like barbecue style. There we go, lots of flavor in there. Put our pan on the fire. We know it's sizzling because you can hear the snowflakes ripping into that oil. We're gonna drop it like it's hot, deer meat in, listen for that sizzle. Yeah, there we go. Outdoor utensils and all.
All right, we're gonna slam our veggies. All right, we're gonna slam our snowy herbs here into our pan. Just break out those oils, get all the flavor out of them as we can. Look at all the little snow in there too. This is beautiful, man. Honestly, can't beat this. Super deep in flavor. I think that might be the word of the day, depth. The parsley, the rosemary, the thyme, tapping into its full potential.
How about we deglaze the top of that pan right into
good call, chef.
Right into,
Look at that.
right into the stew.
This is why. This is why. We love partnering up with people.
That'll pick up all those little tasty, gritty bits.
There we go. Slam that right on top. Close her in.
Man. Tweezers are for micro herbs and caviar, but we're just pulling coals right out of the fire to chuck on top. Create heat from all sides. Here we go.
All right, everyone, so we just finished cooking our venison stew. We stopped off at Dave's, our local fruit and veg market. We met up with Chef Steven. We came here to my secret fishing spot. Everything has just come together beautifully and we're about to eat.
Yeah, so what we did today when we got here, got the fire going right away, diced up our veg, cut up our venison, which is deer, seasoned that, mixed some wild mushrooms from Newfoundland from Two Crows Stout here, threw that all together on the pot, let it stew away. Now we're gonna dig in. Successful outdoor cook.
Let's do it.